Can all of you hear me? Please reply in the chat box. Can all of you hear me? Seher, Sanobar, Kelvin, Rabha, Rezi, Sheikh. Okay, great. So good evening to everyone and thank you for attending today's class and Merry Christmas to all of you in advance because it is being celebrated tomorrow. Okay, especially to Kelvin. I think you are a Christian, Kelvin. Okay, so let's start with today's class. Today we are going to learn about Export Promotional Council. How many of you have heard this term before? Export Promotional Council. It is also called EPC. Okay. See, the basic objective of this Export Promotional Council is to promote and develop the exports of the country. That is their main objective. So each Export Promotional Council is responsible for the promotion of a particular group of products or projects or services. Right, like in India, the main role of Export Promotional Council is to project India's image abroad as a reliable supplier of high quality goods and services. Right, so Export Promotional Council encourages and monitors the observance of international standards and specification by exports. The Export Promotional Council keep abreast of the trends and opportunities in the international market for goods and services and assist their members in taking advantage of such opportunities in order to expand and diversify the export. So it also study the market of other countries and then recommend the suggestions to the exporters in the same country, like in India, on how to approach other market. Clear, everyone? So let me write it down in the basic definition. Okay. Nixon, can you hear me? Okay. Good evening and Merry Christmas in advance to you. Hope you are doing good. Okay, so this is the objective and let me write the main role. This is the main role of Export Promotional Council. Now I have written the short abbreviation EPC. EPC means Export Promotional Council. EPC. Right? So it is Export Promotional Councils. Right? So this is the main role of what they do. Now let's see some of its functions. The major functions of Export Promotional Council. So is the basic definition of Export Promotional Council clear to everyone? What they do and what are their roles in each country? It's very simple. They promote and develop the export of any country. Each council is responsible for the promotion of a particular group of product, projects, and services, right? What to call, to improve the image of any country with reference to the export, right? Now let's see some of its functions. Yeah. So let's see the major functions of the Export Promotional Council. Number one, to provide commercially useful information and assistance to the members in developing countries and increasing their exports. Right. So their role is to provide the inputs to the exporting companies or exporting members who have registered themselves under Export Promotional Council. Right. Now, from the name itself, you can understand promotion. Right. Promotion is means what? To promote any business. Right. So this is there. Now there are various type of exporters. Some might be exporting handicraft, some goods. Some might be exporting items related to foods. Some might be exporting items related to, say, tires, tubes. Some might be exporting watches. Some might be exporting mobiles. Right. So if this council came to know about any good information which can be helpful, or any business lead which can be helpful to the members of a particular type of product, then they will forward those information to them. This is their first function. Second function, to offer professional advice to their members in areas such as technology upgradation, quality and design improvement, standards and specification, product development, innovation, etc. So apart from that, they also help their clients or the members who have registered under them with reference to technology upgradation, because they are in the market and they are in a better position to observe the technology which are being used by the exporters in other countries, and then right, so they can compare both the technologies of other countries exporters and their own country exporters, and then recommend the best suited technology. Right, they also help in the quality and design improvement, standard and specifications, product development, innovation. Right, if they feel that there has to be made some improvement in the product design or in the product specification, which might be best suited for the international standards, then they will guide their members accordingly. Clear, everyone? Any doubts? Okay. So here Sanoba clear, Kelvin, Razi says Sheikh Mohammed. Okay, next point. C. To organize the visits of delegations of its members abroad to explore overseas market opportunities. So they also help in organizing the business visits or official visits of their members into various market of other countries across the world, right? So where the members can go and explore the business opportunity over there. Then they also organize participation in trade fairs, exhibitions, and buyer-seller meets in India and abroad, right? So they also look after the participation of their members in trade fairs, either in the same country or in different country. I hope all of you are familiar with this term, trade fair, where a lot of companies, it is an electronic fair where a lot of companies demonstrate their electronic products, right? Okay, few more students have joined. Mohammed Shafwan, Ayman, Farooq, can all three of you hear me? Okay, Mohammed Shafwan, Ayman, Farooq, can you hear me? Okay, so good evening to all three of you. Welcome to class and thank you for attending today's class. The topic that we are learning today is about Export Promotional Council, which in short is called the EPC. Right? Its basic this is its basic definition or objective. The definition: the basic objective of Export Promotional Council is to promote and develop the exports of any country. As the name itself sounds, promotion. Promotion means to promote anything. Each council is responsible for the promotion of a particular group of projects and services, and the main role of the EPC means Export Promotion Council, is to project India's image abroad as a reliable supplier of high quality goods and services, right? So in each country they have one EPC, Export Promotional Council, right, whose main job is to improve the image of their country's exporters or export market, right, and try to promote their goods and services. The EPC shall encourage and monitor the observance of international standards and specifications by exporters. The EPC shall keep abreast of the trends and opportunities in the international market for goods and services and assist their members in taking advantage of such opportunities in order to expand and diversify exports. So they also look for now there are a list of exporters who are registered under Export Promotional Council. So if any input comes to the Export Promotion Council, which can be helpful to the export companies, they will forward those leads or piece of information, right? This is another role they do. Then these are the functions, 6 functions of Export Promotion Council. So you can read. So I was here, right? I have covered now the fifth function. Clear, Ayman, Shafwan, and Farooq. Okay. So the fifth function is to promote interaction between the exporting community and the government, both at the central and state levels, right? So they also work as a bridge between the exporting companies and the state and central government of that company, right? So that if they face any issue with the government policy, they can raise their voice, or they can get all the exporters get a platform with the help of this council to put forward their views in front of both the state government and the central government. This is their fifth function. Sixth function, to build a statistical base and provide data in the is it external affairs of government is it external affairs of government department or any this EPC only will organize it. EPC is an organization, so it's a government organization, central government organization. Okay. Now they also manages the data, statistical base, and provide data on the exports and imports of the country, exports and imports of their members, as well as other relevant international trade data. Now, sometimes we have heard in the news that this year, in this financial year, we have done this much of this particular amount of exporting business and this particular amount of importing business. Now all those data are provided by this Export Promotional Council to the Government of India, right? And they also provide these data to the members of the Export Promotional Council, which can be helpful for their business or in doing the market research, right? So these are the 6 common functions of Export Promotion Council. Now it is a non-profit organization, right, which is registered under the Companies Act or the Societies Registration Act. Okay, so this was the basics of Export Promotion Council. So these are the 6 functions. This is the main role, what they do, and this is the basic objective or their vision. Right, this is their vision or objective. This is their main role, and this is their functions. Clear, everyone? Any doubt till now? Okay, let's come back to the PPT. Can all of you see the PPT? Now it will be easier for you to understand the terms in the PPT since the background is clear. Okay, so this is the meaning. Export promotion refers to that policy of the government that offers encouragement to the exporters with a view to enhance the export of the country. In order to achieve this objective, they are given numerous incentives and facilities. Right? So this was the definition which I was mentioning. Background. The Export Promotion Council was established in 1992 under the Companies Act to promote. Now, this this PPT is related to the country Kenya. That's why they have mentioned the name of Kenya. Right. So, under the Companies Act, Chapter 486 to promote the exports of the Kenya. This EPC's mandate is the promotion of export by assisting exporters and producers of export goods to overcome bottlenecks. Do you know what do we mean by bottlenecks? It's a very popular term, bottleneck. which cause delay. Yeah, let me write its definition. Critical. Bottleneck literally refers to the narrow part of the bottle. In engineering, it refers to a phenomenon where the performance or capacity of an entire system is limited by a single or small number of components or resources. This is what we mean by. And one more thing, this Export Promotion Council is different for each category of product, right? I will just one second. If you see this website, the website I am giving you on the chat box, open this website. Now on this website you can see that we have the export promotion councils of each different type. Like we have the engineering export promotion council, we have the project export promotion council, we have the basic chemical, pharmaceuticals and cosmetics promotion council, right? We have the chemicals and allied product council. For leather exports is different, for sports good it is different, right? There all the addresses are given. For jewelry it is different, plastic it is different, cashew it is different. Can you see on this website? It is a Government of India website. Have you noticed? Right, so for each variety of product it is there is a different export promotion council. Right, so don't get confused that there is only one body who looks after all the products. Right, so since then the activities of the export promotion councils have been geared towards achieving this overall objective. The basic objective of the EPC is to promote and develop the exports of the country. This I already discussed. No point. Yeah. Present position of EPCs in India I am talking about. Sorry, this was for Kenya. Presently, there are 12 export promotion councils under the administrative control of the Department of Commerce. These councils deal with various commodities like we have for chemicals, we have for cotton, we have for handlooms, we have for apparels, we have for silk, marine, carpet, gems, sport, good, tobacco, handicraft, computer software, and so on. Functions, these are the functions. I already discussed the functions. Let's read it out quickly. To provide commercially useful information and assistance to their members in developing and increasing the exports. Clear? First function, same as I explained earlier. Second, to offer promotional advice to their members in areas such as technology upgradation, quality and design improvement, already discussed. To organize visits of delegations of its members abroad, already discussed. To organize participation in trade fair, already discussed. To work as a bridge between both the state and the central government and the exporting companies, already discussed. Now registration cum membership. So till now, any doubts, any questions anyone has? Kevin, Kelvin, Saher, Sanobar, Razi, Sheikh, Nixon, Farooq Ahmed, Mohammad Shafwan, Prabha. Any questions till now? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, now registration cum membership. An exporter may or applicant need to register and become a member of the Export Promotion Council. Only then they will get the benefits from the Export Promotion Council. On being admitted to membership, the applicant shall be granted registration cum membership certificate, that is called RCMC, of the Export Promotion Council concerned, subject to such terms and conditions as may be specified in this behalf. Holding the certificate can also help the exporters in availing the benefits with respect to the custom and excise duties. Clear? Okay. This certificate can be obtained from the Federation of Indian Export Organization, which has been recognized as an export promotion council for the purpose of RCMC issuance. Right. So each exporter has to get this certificate from the Federation of Indian Export Organization. Now, what are the services offered by this Export Promotion Council? I already discussed, but let's read it again. First, export market development, product development and adaptation, trade policy facilitation, trade information and delivery service, development of exporting skills, African trade insurance (ATI) services. These are the services. Products. Trade information, development of exporting skill, export credit, insurance and finance, trade policy facilitation, market analysis tools, export readiness assessment. So all these things are done by the Export Promotion Council with regard to the product. With regard to trade information, up-to-date, relevant and timely delivery of export trade information and market intelligence to the exporting business community. Assessment of trade information needs, networking with information generating bodies and business support organizations, both local and international, to facilitate acquisition of information for the exporters. Right, so they also provide the trade information to the exporters. Development of exporting skills, skill development. Training need analysis of the export community in Kenya, current and potential exporters, and identify priority areas for which capacity building is needed. Right, so they help the exporters who are lacking skills of exporting and provide exporting skill training to them. Creation of a database of institutions and resources persons in Kenya to conduct exporters training modules and training materials development in collaboration with identified training institutions. So all the training materials will be provided by them only. Train exporters, trainers. Right, so and the trainer will also be arranged by them. Then we have the export credit, insurance and trade finance. Just read these 3 points. I'm coming in a minute. Okay, just read all these 3 points. Okay, I'm back. Can all of you hear me? Excuse me. Yeah. So export credit, insurance, and trade finance. These are the services that are supposed to assist the exporters to reduce the cost of production, to be able to offer competitive product in the international market. These services are offered by African Trade Insurance Agency, that is ATI, because Kenya comes under Africa. The Pan-African Export Credit Agency. Export Promotion Council is Kenya's liaison office and is responsible for coordinating and disseminating the information on the agency's activities to business community in Kenya. Right, so nothing important here. Ashwin has joined. Ashwin, good evening. Can you hear me? Ashwin, can you hear me? You can respond to me in the chat box. Not responding. Okay, next is the market analysis tools. We are discussing the different segments of EPC services. Right, so one of the services is the market analysis tools. So as I said earlier that EPC Export Promotion Council helps in analyzing the overseas market for their members, right, and then make recommendations based on their analysis, right. So providing information on trade barriers in target market to assist trade officials and policy makers in negotiations, assist trade support institutions, identify and prioritize export sectors, target market, and develop the strategies for export promotions. This is the second point. Third point, assist exporting firms access relevant information on global, regional, or individual country market and opportunities for market diversification for their product. This is the third point. Export readiness assessment. The export fitness checker takes a firm through 5 dimensions of business management in its revision of preparations to export. They are: number 1, strategy, then marketing, then production, then distribution, and then finance under the business. The tool enables the company to identify the possible loopholes as we prepare to enter a foreign market. So they help the exporters in preparing themselves for entering into the foreign market business. If the company has already started exporting or is in other exporting development activities, the tool enables them to discover some useful tips. This is the service charter, that is the vision statement, mission statement, core values, strategic values, quality policy statement, complaint, feedback, and suggestion process. Joy has joined. Joy, good evening. Can you hear me? Joy Sen. Mr. Joy. What do you mean by the term core values? So welcome to IMTS and thank you for attending today's class, Joy. Merry Christmas in advance. Hope you are doing good. Today we are learning about Export Promotional Council. Yes, everyone. What do we mean by the term core values? Basic moral values. Okay. Good point. Any other? Okay. As Prabha said it rightly, it is the moral values, moral ethics, ethics of yes, business ethics. Yeah. So, with regard to EPCs, their core values are customer focus, highly motivated, trained and committed staffs, efficient and quality service delivery, professionalism and teamwork, transparency and accountability. Strategic goals to facilitate the consolidation, expansion and diversification of Kenya's export market for goods and services, to expand the country's export basket through identification of new exportable products, right? To include new products which can be exported to other countries and provide support for market entry, to enhance Kenya's export competitiveness through product development, adaptation and value addition, to enhance exporting skills and create awareness, to enhance cooperation with other trade support institutions and provide and the private sector. So these are the strategic goals. Quality policy statement. The Export Promotion Council is committed to develop and promote Kenya's export of goods and services and harmonize export-related activities by ensuring that its services meets and exceed the expectations of its stakeholders by seeking to understand their needs and requirements, which are communicated to all council employees for continuous improvement of the service. So this is the quality policy statement of the EPC of Kenya. Right, then we have the complaint, feedback and suggestion process. The council welcomes the clients to give their feedbacks regarding the services received and any complaint where clients are not satisfied with the services given. Right, the stakeholders may submit their complaints through letters, fax, emails or over the telephone. Just read this. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Complaints. The council commits to the following: to handle complaints professionally and in confidence, to acknowledge the receipt of complaints within 3 working days, to resolve complaints and duly inform the complainant of the outcome within 30 days of receipt. Where the issue requires a longer period to resolve, council commits to give the feedback on the reasons for the delay and the extensions required to the complainant. To facilitate monthly request of client evaluation of services through customer satisfaction questionnaires and annual surveys. Right, all these things the council have to do with regard to the feedback and the complaint. These are the names of the list of export promotional councils. I already showed you on the website. We have the sports, the export promotion council, chemical, pharmaceuticals and cosmetic, apparel, right? Cotton. These are the. So that is all with regard to this topic, export promotion council. If any one of you have any questions, you can ask me. Any questions for me? Okay, so thank you everyone. Again, Merry Christmas to all of you in advance, to you and all of your family. Right, see you tomorrow then. Bye bye, take care, enjoy your Christmas. Good night.